Hey everybody, it is me, Seth, your DM, GM, or SM if you're going by my initials. So I'm going to do the announcements real quick at the beginning because I know you want to get to Zippy and his whole deal, and we're going to do that. Just give me 3 seconds of your time. 3 minutes maybe. Okay, first up, first announcement. Let's go. September 4th. That's when we're launching. Remember months ago when I was like, hey, September 4th, we're going to be launching the actual campaign? Well, it's here, and it's next week. It's next Tuesday. And yeah, so please tune in for that. That is actually going to be the first episode of our campaign. All the boys will be together. This is the real deal, and we're kicking it off this Tuesday, or next Tuesday, I guess. And we hope you listen because we put a lot of work and we think it's pretty good. And I'm terrified that they might just kill themselves at any moment. So listen up, listen to that. It'll be fun. Also, hey, if you want to support us, we got a Patreon. You can throw some money our way, or if you don't want to do that, you can just tell a friend or rate us on iTunes or do any of that. And if you don't want to support, then that's okay. We'll keep you around, you little scamp. Next up, oh yeah, last one. Oh, did I mention, by the way, we're on Twitter and Facebook? I feel like I didn't mention that. By the way, we're on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter at Cheaper Dungeon. Facebook, just type in Cheaper by the Dungeon. You can follow us there. We post stuff. Next up on my list, Attributions. Yes. Everybody's favorite part of my mid-rolls. So we got to shout these people out because we use their stuff. So first up, and only up, I actually only have one today. It's Railix PDX, Ralex PDX, and we got your tavern music from freesound.org. So thank you, Railix PDX, for your beautiful sounds. Thank you. We appreciate it. And your username's okay. Usually I have some pretty bad usernames that I have to read out, but this one's good. Anyways, thank you for that. And I think that should be everything. If you take one thing away from this, out of my ramblings, just remember, September 4th, real deal, the actual campaign. Be there and tell your friends. Get all your friends together and listen. So, yep, that's going to be all I got. I hope you enjoy Zippy's episode. Again, if you haven't listened to the other two, Normandy's and Darien Branches are just before this, so take a listen, and then you're all ready for the new campaign. You'll be ready to go, and you won't be confused at all. Okay. Anyways, that's all I got. Enjoy the episode. Hello, everybody. Here we are, the last prologue episode, the one everyone's been waiting for.
Oh, jeez.
It's Zippy Westburrough, played by Jacob, and Jacob's here.
Yep, this is Jacob. We're good to go.
This is the last solo episode before the real campaign, which is going to be airing next Tuesday, September 4th. But this is Zippy's story. This is the tale of a rabbit man. So those who didn't listen to the character intros, tell them what Zippy's all about.
Yeah, so Zippy is a bunny rabbit from House Westborough, kind of a house part of many different type of bunny houses inside the Bramble Patch. Zippy's house is really focuses on carrots and agriculture and kind of the food portion of the Bramble Patch. They're really proud of the carrots that they have there. I mean, you've all heard this before, but Zippy's just excited to kind of get into the world and show the world what he's made of and the knowledge he has. So he's excited. I'm excited, and Zippy's in for an adventure, I'm sure. He's never done something like this before, so...
a true journey of self-discovery for Zippy. Okay, well, let's roll. All right. So, Zippy, unlike the other two characters, is actually already on his way to Orem, to the Greeters Guild, in fact.
Okay.
He's going there for his own mysterious reasons, but he's already headed that way. So you've been traveling from the Bramble Patch. It's kind of at like the opposite end of the continent from Orem. It's all the way to the west. So you've been traveling for about a week, just making your way and hopping along, and it's been fairly uneventful until now. You're walking along this path, and there's a hill, and you just climb up the hill slowly. What does Zippy do to pass the time during his journey? By the way, does he sing or does he just dance
No,
or is he just like power walking?
what makes you think Zippy doesn't dance? Zippy just hops along. He's taking in the scenery of just being stuck in the bramble patch. It's so secluded that it has its own type of nature and wildlife, right? So seeing everything's new to him. So he keeps busy just by the wonder of the world, really.
Yeah, this is true. You've never really stepped foot outside your home, so
And Zippy,
you're
Zippy.
surprised at the wide open plains.
Well, yeah, I mean, Zippy knows about them, but he's never seen them in his eyes. So.
Well, he's gonna see a lot more. All right, so you get to the top of the hill, and it's the sun is starting to set, and you see a small village. You see the lights coming from there, and you think this will probably be a good place to stop for the night. So you head down, and you see a sign that says "Town Turnsby," but it's really more a village. But they call it a town.
Okay.
So what do you want? What does Zippy want to do in Town Turnsby?
Zippy would probably like to. He just turned 19. He's had a long day, and so I think he'd like to meet people out in the old tavern. So Zippy hops along to the old tavern.
Surprise! D&D rules. You have to be 21 to drink. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So you walk along. You're looking for a tavern. You can tell this is mostly like a farmer's town. But there is like a traveler's inn / tavern. And you can tell because of the sign that says it's called the Daily Dose. And you go in. And you go inside, and it's lively. There's some farmers from the village that are here. But there's also a lot of like travelers and some sketchy individuals. But it is quite packed, and it's quite lively. Like a lot of people, this is clearly the place to be during the night hours.
Okay. I turn and go and walk and talk to the nearest table to my right. Hello, everyone. My name's Zippy Westburrough.
My gosh! I've never heard Zippy's voice before, and now all I can hear is Evan from Nino Cooney. Okay, go on.
My name's Zippy Westburrough. I'm not used to this kind of area, please. Could you help me? I would like to order a drink, please.
The table you turn to, there's only one man at it. It's actually a Goliath, a very, very large, like pale-skinned man. And he just looks at you, and he's just like,
What a fuzzy little man.
It's nice to meet you too. Now, please.
Hi there, Bunny.
and he reaches out a massive hand for a handshake.
Hello. Zippy shakes his hand. That's a nice hand you have there. I would like a drink, though. That is what I said.
Ooh, let's go get drink, Bunny man.
And he leads you to the bartender, like the front there, and he sits down on one of the stools. And he says,
Order drink on me.
Oh, thank you very much. Could you help me onto the stool, please? I am a little short.
Okay. And then he like picks you up, places you on the seat.
Oh, thank you very much. What's your name? My name's Zippy Westburrough. I think I mentioned that.
Name Coach.
Name Coach? Is that what you said?
My name is Coach.
Oh, Coach. Oh, that's a lovely name.
You my new best friend.
Oh, we just met, but that works for me. I don't have too many friends out here. In fact, I mean, I didn't have too many friends before. Not that I wasn't social or anything, but it was mostly just because I keep to myself a bit. But I'm happy to meet you.
Enough talk. Let's drink.
And he motions to the bartender, and he says,
2 ale for me and whatever Bunny Man want.
what do you order?
I'll take a nice fizzy. I'll have a fizzy ale as well, and a carrot for stir stick, please.
And the female bartender hears you talk. It's like, fizzy ale? And a carrot stick? Do you know the name of the drink by chance, or that might help me out more?
Not too much. I've just heard that I'm really just looking around. I'm doing my best, all right. I see ale. That's what he called it, and it's sure is fizzy.
How about I make you something special?
Please, just a little bit of carrot as well in it, please.
All right, Jacob, please roll a d20 for your random drink.
All right, here we go. I got a 20.
Okay.
Nat 20. Oh boy.
Dang. In this case, it might not be the best. It might be the strongest.
Just foretell the whole story in Zippy here. Just starting off with 20.
A 20 on the most meaningless roll, too.
To you. This is Zippy's first drink.
Yeah, and it's going to be a doozy because you rolled a 20. So this drink is called Spider's Bite. It's like a purple black liquid. It doesn't look like any ale. It doesn't look like the ale that Coach is drinking. But it's black. It's in a shot glass too. It's not very much, and there is a carrot stick in top. And the bartender woman tosses it to you and says, "Enjoy."
Oh, well, thank you very much. Coach, have you seen anything quite like this before? I know I haven't, but it sure looks great.
Whoa, that looks intense. Drink up, my friend.
All right, I'll do 1, 2, 3.
3!
And then you both chug your drinks. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay, you made it. Thank goodness. You would have taken damage otherwise because it was poisonous. But it still packs a punch. And because this is your first drink ever, your tolerance is very low. So you feel immediately buzzed.
I gotta say that this quite isn't as strong as Wizzy Bottom's carrot juice across the way. Back where I used to live, you know the place, right? Right, Coach? I told you about it.
Whoa, steady there, Bunny.
And you're swaying in your seat, like you look like you're gonna tip over, and Coach kind of grabs you and stands you up straight.
You know, Wizzy Bottom wasn't anything special at all back there, back in the Bramble Patch. Everyone thinks she's just the best, but I'll show you all. That's why I'm here, Coach.
The bartender woman overhears you talking about the Bramble Patch, and she says, "Oh, no way. Bramble Patch, I've heard of that. You're from there?"
Yes, I am. Proud and born and raised. Is that what they say?
Wow, what's it like? I hear they don't let anybody in besides, Lapines such as yourself.
That is true. We do so for a reason. Very, very private folk we are, but nonetheless very proud. We just like to keep things nice and simple. We're not racists or anything, but we just like bunnies alone. You know how it is.
I'm surprised you left though. I don't see many of your kind around here. I've seen a few, but you're quite few and far between.
That's true. I'm here on a mission, really. I'm trying to get to I'm trying to get to Orem, and I have business there. I'm sort of a merchant, really. Kind of a new merchant, new to the business, but but I'm nonetheless very excited.
Oh man. Well, what do you sell, Mr. Merchant? I might be interested. Do you sell any food or stuff? I know we're always trading in this village, Turnsby.
My expertise is more of kind of like a, oh, how do I say this? It's more of an enhancement, really. How do I say this? Oh man.
It's okay. You've had a few too much to drink, probably.
Yeah. You'll find me big in Orem, really. I gotta make it there first, and then we'll talk business there.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Share quite all my secrets.
What's the name again?
Me? I'm Zippy Westburrough. I live in the Bramble Patch, and I'm quite proud of living there.
I got the Bramble Patch stuff. You are gone. My name's Gale, but you probably won't remember.
So, hey, Male. It's nice to
Gale, not
to
Male.
See you. Gale.
Yes, close enough. You are starting to sway even further. Make another Constitution saving throw to stay conscious.
11.
Okay, that's good enough. You're slowly going though. And what do you do? Do you stay there and keep talking, or?
Just because of his small stature and it's been a long day, I think Zippy's going to head to the closest inn. I don't know if the tavern has. Well, I'll ask.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm not feeling very good. Do you have any beds here?
Yeah. Here, let me help you get up there.
All I need is a little piece of grass, preferably bunched up.
Do you have any gold on you? It's about 5 gold per night.
I have enough right here, please. Here you go. Zippy hands over 5 pieces of gold.
Roll a d20 to see if you actually hand over 5 gold or more or less, because you're drunk.
Okay, that makes sense. 7.
You hand over 10 gold. And she's like, "Oh, okay, I will take that. Thank you for the tip."
Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah.
Coach, could you help him get up there? And Coach is like,
Oh yeah,
Coach.
here.
and he like picks you up in one arm and like cradles you like a baby. He says,
let's go.
Thank you very much. Again, it's so nice to meet you all. This is my first night. I don't know if I mentioned that. Zippy Westburrough, you'll hear from me. You'll hear all about me, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. So as like everyone in the bar is looking at you now, because first off, you're a Lapine, which is very rare. Second off, you're drunk and have been kind of making a scene. And third, there's this Goliath man cradling a bunny, carrying him up the stairs. So everyone's just like, whoa, what is going on? But Coach brings you to the room, lays you in the bed, and says,
Good night, bunny man. See you tomorrow. Big day. New friends.
Coach, before you go, it's so nice to meet you. I'm a little scared of this big new world. I mentioned I was from the Bramble Patch, and well, I've never done anything like this before.
No worries. Coach take good care of you. You'll be fine now.
Coach, I don't know how I deserve this from you. But before you go, Coach, there's this thing my parents used to do for me when I'm feeling sick in bed, and could you touch my little nose on the front, please? You just push it in a little, like a button.
You want me to push nose like button?
Exactly. No, I know how it sounds, but it always helped me.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna roll to see if he does it too hard or not. Oh, he does it just the right amount. He pushed.
Yes!
He was gonna crush your skull with his finger. He just bops you on the nose, and then he kind of chuckles.
Thank you very much, Coach. I can feel myself fading already.
Sleep well. Big day tomorrow.
And then he leaves the room. So you, so I was like, is he gonna want any weird stuff left? More nose punches.
He's
So
asleep.
Zippy is gone. He's very, very like he passed out. He just went from awake to sleep.
I mean, I called it a good first day.
What is it? What does Zippy dream about? Out of curiosity.
Zippy dreams of the future ahead of him. There's a lot to be said about this adventure for Zippy. I know it seems like a coming of age type of thing for him, but really, it's just he really wants to make a name for himself, and I think he can do that with the merchant abilities that he has. So yeah, I think Zippy just dreams of a good future, and I think he's very optimistic.
So, in this idealistic dream, everything's going fine, but then all of a sudden, yourself, because you kind of have like a third-person view in this dream, you kind of see yourself floating a bit, just all of a sudden. It's not very unsettling. Right. It's quite nice, and you're just floating. And then all of a sudden, you slam into the ground, and it's uncomfortable. Roll a d20.
4.
Okay. You do not wake up. You stay asleep for quite some time. The rest of your dream goes, and it concludes. So you awake from your dream, and you notice you are in a cage. And you're in a cage in the back of a carriage, specifically a wagon. You see a cloth canopy over top. It's covering the whole thing. So you can't see the world around you, but you can feel like you're moving in a cart. Like it is shaking and vibrating.
Hello? Is anyone there? Where am I? What's going on? Coach, where are you?
Hey, we got another live one here, Blackjack. Oh yeah, Yogurt. Looks like we got another one for the crew.
You turn around and you see two cat people. They're tabaxis, to be specific, which are just, cat people, like Princess Caroline from BoJack. One is black and a bit on the heavier side, and the other one is wearing a paperboy kind of cap with gray fur with like white stripes in it, and he's a bit thinner. Yogurt's the thin one, Blackjack's the black one.
Blackjack, Yogurt, what odd names? Where are we?
Hey, he picks up quick, Yogurt. This guy's got the moves. To be frank with you, what's your name?
Zippy Westburrough. I'm from House Westburrough. I'm from the Bramble Patch.
Never heard of it, and I don't care. Zippy.
Oh dear.
We are kind of in a conundrum here. We don't know how we got here either. Yeah, don't know how we got here.
It seems I'm in the same predicament as you.
Very astute, Captain Obvious.
I'm just doing my best.
Well, listen. What do you remember before you got in here? Because last thing we were doing, we were sleeping in a stable. Yeah, sleeping on some hay.
I was just in the bed myself, down at the tavern.
In Turnsby?
Exactly. Does that raise any sort of suspicion?
Well, we were in Turnsby as well, so clearly we got kidnapped from the same place.
Oh dear. Where's Coach? Coach, where are you?
As you shout that out, the two tabaxi are looking at each other like, Coach, who's Coach? But you hear the cloth start to get moved, and it pulls over, and you can see who's driving the cart, and it's Coach. And Coach says,
"Oh, hello, Bunny Man. Hello. How are you?
Coach,
feeling okay?"
Coach, where are you taking us, Coach? I'm feeling better, not great, not 100%. But what's going on? I have to get to Orem.
Oh, we no go to Orem anymore. I said I take care of you. We best friends now, and you're going to make me lots of money.
Oh dear, this is why no one leaves the Bramble Patch.
I should never have left. The Blackjack speaks up and he's like,
"Hey, wise guy, what are you doing here? You loony bin? You can't just kidnap people. Let me out of here. What did we ever do to you?"
"Yeah, what we ever do to you?" And Coach says,
"Need more pets for fight. You were closest ones, so I thought, hey, why don't they come with?"
Oh dear, is this some sort of scandal, a scandalous ring of animals that will fight?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Oh
And you boys
dear.
are going to be the stars and make me money. Sound good, Bunny Man?
I've never done anything like that before. I'm just a merchant, I swear. Can you, please, I need to get to
The
Orem.
two Tabaxi's eyes go wide as he says this information. And you can hear them kind of like,
Oh dear. Oh, yogurt. I think this is what I think it is.
yeah, I think it's what I think it is too.
Could you let me in, Yogurt? I'm not entirely sure what's happening. What's so special about this ring?
Blackjack turns to you and he puts like a finger to his mouth, telling you to shush for a second. He then turns to Coach and he says,
Sir, what was your name? My name is Coach.
Coach, yeah. Hey, listen, we're gonna take a nap back here. So do you mind if you just close the curtains a bit?
Okay.
And then he just closes the curtains, and you guys are alone now. Blackjack turns to Zippy, and he kind of motions towards him now that like they have some privacy, and he motions him to come closer to their cage.
All right, I'll move closer. I think that's what you're indicating to me.
Zippy, zip it, okay? Keep it quiet.
Yeah, zip it, Zippy.
I'll do my best.
Okay, listen. I think I might know where he's taking us.
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
I've only heard rumors, but apparently there's some underground fighting ring where they take people like you and me, more animal-like folk.
Oh
and they,
dear. Oh
and
dear.
they make them
dear.
fight. Yeah, it's not good.
It
I had a
doesn't
cousin
sound
there.
very good. This is not what I had in mind.
I had a cousin who went there. He didn't come back, so yeah, we better not go there. We gotta get out of here, Zippy. And the only way we're gonna do that is if we work together, okay? But lucky for you, me and Yogurt here are kind of in the... How do we say this, Yogurt?
I don't know. How do we say it? Blackjack?
We're in the thievery business.
Oh, I understand. The Whistlebottoms back in the Bramble Patch. Oh, they were a scoundrel type. They would go around stealing carrots from all sorts of patches. Oh, it was a messy business. Oh, they once stole from us. It was back in the day. My parents were very upset, and I had to take a lot of the brunt from that. Oh boy, were they upset that I didn't watch my patch. It wasn't my fault though. Oh boy, thieves are a messy sort of business. Oh boy.
As you keep rambling on about your past history with like barely thieves, the two Yogurt and Blackjack are just like they can't believe who they're talking to, and they're just looking at each other, and they're like,
yeah, it's kind of like what family were they called again?
Oh, Whistlebottoms. Oh, they were
Yes.
a terrible sort of group. Oh, boy. Just thinking about them brings back all sorts of memories. There was once this time where, back growing up with one of the Whistlebottoms, back in school, they once stole my pencil, and that's when I knew. That's when I knew they were a thievery bunch. They were. Oh, boy. I never got that pencil back, and I needed it for a test. Oh, I think I failed that test, and, well, boy, did I get a whooping from my parents that night. Every time, it's a sort of bad thing. Oh, the Whistlebottoms have been behind it. Oh boy, thieves really make me upset, and my stomach hurts now just thinking about it. Oh, that could be from the
Zippy,
alcohol.
okay, you can slow down there, Zippy. I guess I said that wrong. We're not thieves. We're not terrible thieves like those pencil stealing Whistlebottoms, and they're like chuckling as they say that.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, I ain't never stole a pencil.
I guess you could say we're professional pocket pickers.
Does that sound better? Yeah, pocket pickers.
Pocket picking? I wouldn't know much about that. You see, I don't wear pants. There's no such thing as pockets.
Oh my God, Zippy! You better, you better wear pants.
No, please don't look closely, and try not to smell me too close. I think I made a mess back in my cage while I was sleeping. Please, it's just, no one wears pants in the Bramble Patch. It would be weird to wear pants.
Listen, Zippy, this ain't like your patch of brambles. You gotta wear some trousers out here in the real world. Yeah, seriously, some slacks might do you some good, okay?
I'm open to suggestions, but can we focus on the problem at stake? Please tell me what we're gonna do.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. So, these paws, and he lifts his hands, they've seen some stuff. Specifically a lot of locks. Now, the locks on these cages, we already scoped them out. The Winchester T80s, some of the finest in the business. Double lock, this coach character, he did not go easy with us. However, we might be able to do it if we have a little time. It's going to be noisy, though, when we do it, okay? So, usually when we're thieving, I'm the brains, and Yogurt here, I'm the paws. And he raises his hand. Yeah, he's the paws. I guess the brawn. I just tell him that so he has a role.
That certainly makes a lot of sense, Yoga. You're doing a great job. I can see that.
Thank you very much. Of course I am. I don't hear that enough, Blackjack. Oh gosh, Zippy, what have you started?
Could it be because no one takes you seriously with that hat, Yogurt?
You think my hat's stupid? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just well, maybe that is what I'm saying. Oh, dear,
I'm feeling a little self-conscious now. Oh, dearie me.
Yogurt, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. One right to the heart there, Zippy. And he starts, like, slowly taking off his hat. This was, like, a sensitive spot for Yogurt. Oh, Yogurt, no, please. Come on, you look so good with the hat. Say it, Zippy. Say you didn't mean it. Please, Zippy.
Yogurt, put it back on, please. I didn't mean anything by it. It's just, it's different. And, well, I've been thinking, with us all being different, we're a bunch of misfits, a bunch of misfits. And, well, I'd rather have a life full of misadventures being misfits than well, anything else. And I think that's what makes us special. And so you wear that hat, Yogurt, and I'll continue to not wear pants. Yes, that's a grand idea. Oh, dear. Oh, man.
Please
I'm
roll a
having
persuasion
such a
check.
wonderful time so far. Okay. All right. A 4.
A 4? After your really inspirational speech about how he should wear hats and you shouldn't wear pants and everyone's different, a great message of diversity, Yogurt looks at his hat and he says, "No, I see it now."
Wait. I don't know if this makes a difference, but I forgot to add the +4 for skills, so I have an 8, actually.
Okay, that's still not good enough.
Okay,
yeah, it's very low.
Sure
That's fine. But after your speech, Yogurt looks even more depressed now as he realizes you're just trying to make him feel better. And he's like, "No, I see it. It's a stupid hat. Stupid Yogurt." And he starts hitting himself. He's like, Blackjack, like, holds him down. He's like, "No, Yogurt, no, you're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you different." But you, Zippy, I think we could all agree you should wear pants. Yeah, seriously, you're burning my eyes with those things.
I guess I'll think about it now that I've made a bit of a mess now.
But anyways, boys, let's regroup, okay? So, Zippy, we can get the lock off, but it's gonna take some time, and it's gonna be loud.
You need time? I think I might be able to manage something.
Yeah, you can be a distraction for us?
Oh, I do my best. He certainly had a bit of a fondness for me. I could try to make some little funny noises.
Okay. If you think that'll work, yeah. If you think that'll work, why not give it a shot?
Oh, would you like me to start now?
Sooner the better. I don't know how close we are to the. Well, I don't want to think about it.
You start whatever. You start figuring out the locks. I'll do my best.
Yogurt, positions.
Yeah, positions. And they start like putting all their paws on the lock and like twisting it and turning, and you can tell they're cracking the code. What do you do?
All right. So because I'm a Lapine, I have extremely powerful leg muscles. Maybe not enough to break open the cage or even knock me off the cart, but we'll see. Uh, and so I'd like to first start my keen senses. Lapines also have keen senses. So Zippy focuses in, and thankfully he still has all his items on him and everything. So he pops this pill that he usually pops whenever he gets into situations like this, and then he focuses in. He closes his eyes, and he talks to himself. He's like, "Zippy, Zippy, 1, 2, 3, Zippy, Zippy, time for me," and then and then he thought that. I should have done that in my voice. But he activates keen senses. So I would like to kind of see the structural the structure of the cage I'm in. Kind of
The layout?
how do I say this? Well, that, and also kind of like the features of it.
Okay. So this is actually kind of just like a brass cage. It's more on the cheaper end of the cage spectrum, I guess. So no, it's not like
Right.
steel bars. It's more flimsy. However, the locks are very, very good locks for such cheap cages.
Okay.
But yeah, and the bars are couple centimeters apart. Like, they're not ridiculous. Like, you can fit your arm through and probably your head, but not your whole body.
Right.
So
And how much of the cage fits me? Like, if I'm standing up straight, how high is the roof of the cage?
it's about you're like 4 feet tall, so it'd be another 1.5 feet.
Okay. All right. So there's I can figure out some springiness to this. All right. So I'd like to. So I have an ability. I would like to raise my hands up, and I would just like to start like squatting back and forth, to kind of warm up the leg muscles.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to start jumping, and then my hand's going to hit the top of the cage, and then I'll push off the top and go back down, and then do a powerful jump again, and I'm going to keep doing that.
You're just gonna
As
go
if I'm
up,
trying
down, like powerful jumping.
Yep, exactly. I imagine it'll make a loud noise, but I'll leave that to you.
Okay.
But that's what I'm going to be doing
Okay,
right now.
so roll. I believe you can do a dex check for that one.
Right. Okay. So
roll like athletics with your dex stat, because I believe that's one of your things.
All right, I got a 5, and then I add dexterity to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So +3, I got an 8.
Man, you started off with a 20 on which alcohol to drink, and now you get 8s on important stuff. So since you have such powerful legs, you go like slamming up in your hands. However, your hands and arms can't really handle the force, so your joints bend at the elbows, and you kind of hit your head on the first jump. It doesn't do any damage, but it hurts your head a little bit, and it makes a big clang noise. And you kind of fall to the ground holding your head. And
dear.
oh dearie me. And Blackjack and Yogurt like freeze for a second and look over, and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay, Sippy?"
I can do more. Just believe in me, my friends. I promise.
You go again.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself just in case, as a precautionary measure.
Okay.
I'm not a medic or anything, so I don't know the extent to my injuries, but just as a precautionary measure, I cast Cure Wounds.
You do. And your headache clears up very quickly, and you're ready to go for round 2.
Oh, I'm feeling much better now. I'm going to help my friends. And then this time, instead of jumping up and down, he lays down flat on the ground and starts like squatting back so that his legs hit the sides of the cage, and then he looks forward. He's laying on his stomach right on the ground, looks forward, puts his hands out, and then he kicks off the wall. But this time, he kicks off in kind of a diagonal way. So he kicks off, then goes to the right side of the cage, then kicks off that one, and hits all four sides. Kind of like you know what I mean? Like he goes out if you're looking at it from the top, he hits the bottom, goes to the right one, then the top one, then the left one, then the bottom one.
So you're bouncing around this cage like crazy.
But this time, instead of hitting the top, I'm hitting the sides of it.
Right. Okay. So roll again, the same check.
Okay. I got a 16 plus a 3, which is a 19.
Okay, this one's gonna do it. Okay, so Zippy is like, I figured out a better way. And you start jumping just like you described. And the cage is like flipping the bars when you first kick off, you leave a dent in the bar and it like curves. And as you are bouncing around, the cage is like shaking and it actually falls out of the wagon. You fall out the back, and you go tumbling out of the back. And
Blackjack, yogurt, no!
Zippy! And you tumble out and crash into the ground. And actually, all the force you did, there is like a sizable bent bar that you could like sneak your way out of the cage now. Okay. But this was also extremely loud. And let me roll real quick. Yeah, okay. And you see the cart, like it goes away for a second, but then it immediately starts turning around. And you see Coach on the front driving 2 horses on the carriage coming back for you.
Oh dear. Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. And then so... since he had all his items on it, Zippy whips out and twirls his bow staff, his quarterstaff, and prepares to buy more time for blackjack and yogurt.
Okay, so this carriage is coming at you full speed, and you can hear Coach's voice. He looks very angry now as well, and he's just like,
Bunny Man, where are you going? You have to stay here! Don't leave!
And he's charging right at you. What do? You're standing on top of this cage now. Like you're outside the cage and you're standing on top. Right. And you're kind of like on level with where he's sitting in the carriage. But it's coming at you and he's about 30 feet away, so it's coming in close.
Okay. I jump to the left side, back, and then to the right side, back and forth in a quick manner.
Okay, on top of the cage?
No, I'm off the cage now.
Okay.
And I continue to do that while he continues to come at me. Left and right, left and right.
So you're bouncing, bobbing and weaving. He's charging at you, and he gets closer and closer and closer. He's about 10 feet away now. What do you do?
At this point, I use my jump ability. So I jump over the cart and then attempt to whack him in the head with my...
as you pass?
Yeah, as I pass.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, he's charging at you. He's basically committed. In the last second, you jump. Please roll athletics and then roll to hit. Well, first athletics. We'll see.
I rolled a 4 plus 3, which is a 7.
Okay, so you rolled a 7. Your plan was to jump over the cart and hit him with your quarterstaff while flying over top, right? Like,
yeah,
Bruce
pretty
Lee
gracefully,
or something.
Pretty
gracefully was the idea. You jump, and because you jumped a little too late, you jump up and you don't get enough height before like the arc going over it. You miscalculated everything. Is basically what I'm saying. Okay. And instead of hitting him with your quarterstaff, you accidentally fall right into Coach, and the two of you go flying into the back of the carriage, and you knock into Blackjack and Yogurt's cage.
Right.
And Coach is like, "Whoa!" And Blackjack and Yogurt are like, Zippy, this is not what we meant! and they're like still fiddling with the lockpick.
Looks like I still have a few things to learn. I'm sorry.
you're lying on top of, like, Coach is now lying on his back in the back of the carriage, and you're on top of his chest.
Did it hit the cage?
It hit their cage, yeah.
Did it, like, bend the bar or anything?
No, not enough for them to escape.
Okay.
But you're currently on top of Coach, and he hit his head though, so he's a little dazed.
Okay.
But Blackjack and Yogurt yell at you, and he's like, Zippy, just a few more minutes. We're so close, Zippy. We're so close. Do what you can. Yeah, do what you can, Zippy.
Okay. So Zippy quickly gets off the chest of Coach and stomps his foot into the wood of the wagon.
Like just the wood, like
intending to make a hole in it.
Okay. Roll. I guess. Roll stomp.
Oh wait. So is his head? So is he dazed right now? You said.
Yeah, a little.
Okay, so I same action, but I'm going at his head, lifting his head up and stomping the wood panel where his head was laying down, still dazed. Does that make sense?
Okay, sure. Roll. This will be just a pure strength check, so roll for that.
Okay. It is.
But you can use your dex stat though because of your Lapine stuff.
Okay, then it's 14.
Okay, that's enough. It's just wood, and you have very powerful legs.
Yeah.
You lift Coach's head and stomp where his head was, and make a hole about the size of your thigh into the cart wood. Like it breaks, and you can see the ground now. And the horses are still going, right? Like so, you're still moving in this cart. So you can see the ground through the hole, and as it's passing and everything. So you successfully made a hole.
I saw this in a movie once, and then Zippy, with Coach still dazed, Zippy pulls his head into the hole that he just that he just made, and that Zippy casts Mend on the wood.
Oh my gosh! You're gonna execute this man. Okay, so you.
Well, enough to stick his head in it, not tear it off.
Yeah. You're. Mending is for small tears and stuff, but this is small enough. You don't have a
I think this is
head
small,
size.
small,
I'll say it works because this is incredible. you toss this Goliath called Coach. He's put his head in the hole, and you cast Mend. You don't have to roll for this because it's pretty easy.
Right.
He was still dazed because he conked his head on the cage.
Yeah.
But he's slowly starting to come to before you mend, just as you're starting to prepare that spell. And he's just like, oh boy, what has happened? And then the wood solidifies, and you just see blood start to pool in the cage. And the voice is gone now, and you don't know where the head went. But you do see the headless corpse, and blood is starting to seep.
He did cut his head off? I didn't mean that to happen. I thought
it mended it completely.
Oh my God.
It fixed the hole and sliced his head off. Oh my gosh, you execute. So you just executed this Goliath, which is quite a feat, even though he was dazed. And Blackjack and Yogurt are just stunned, like, Zippy, that was a little hardcore. Yeah, Zippy, that was a little too much. I didn't think you had it in you.
Hurry up! I don't know if he's gonna come to or not. Hurry! I'll try to hold him back.
Zippy, that man's not coming back. Yeah, Zippy, I don't think he. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this lock here real quick, okay? And they work for a few more moments, and it pops off, and they're out of the cage now. But you're still in a moving cart.
He seems to have stopped moving. I don't know if he's still unconscious.
Yogurt and Blackjack both put a hand on either one of your shoulders, and they're just like,
Zippy, I don't know how to tell this to you, but that man's dead.
Yeah, he's dead as a doornail, Zip.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you see where the head was and how it's not there anymore? Yeah, that's a pretty good tell.
I don't know his kind. I thought it might have been a defense mechanism. Like turtles, right? Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, Zip, that was a Goliath man. That was no turtle.
Oh. Do you think you could forgive me?
I'm gonna roll something.
You know what, Zip? I think he could forgive you. Let's say he did. Yeah. He forgives you.
Okay.
No harm, no foul, Zip.
Exactly. I've never done anything like this before. I'll keep. Yes, no harm, no foul. I'll keep that with me to the end of my adventures.
Yeah. You do that, Zippy. It's a good motto.
Yeah, great motto, Zip. Blackjack then starts moving towards the front of the carriage, and he's like,
Boys, let's turn this thing around. What do you say, eh?
Sounds good to me. I have to get to Orem.
Orem? Sure. Hey, Yogurt, you wanna go to Orem?
Yeah, let's go to Orem.
All right, let's go.
You two have been surely the best type of people I've ever met outside of Bramble Patch.
I'll that's very nice of you to say, Zippy. I think we're gonna be great friends. Maybe even partners one day.
Hey, Blackjack, there's only room for one partner.
Come on, Yogurt, come on. You could be good for us.
All right. I kind of like you, Zippy. Why not? Partners?
Oh, you two. Sure, partners.
And the three of you all shake hands, and you start heading on your way to Orem in this carriage that you just stole from this Goliath, who is now... The dead body's still in the back, but all three of you head to Orem as three pals, and that's how Zippy gets to the beginning of the campaign.
Woohoo!
You're a murderer!
Am I, though? I felt... Whatever helps Zippy dream at night, I think is what's important, and...
yeah, he forgives you.
Yeah.
So you're not going to think more about it.
Yeah, exactly. Zippy has never done anything like that before, so it's all new to him.
Well, that was pretty fun. I did not think that would go the way it did. But hey, that's what D&D's all about.
Exactly.
So that's it for prologues and for character intros. Next up, we're doing the real campaign where all three of the boys are going to be together. And it's going to take place, of course, just outside of Orem, where all of them ended up. So tune in for that, September 4th.
September 4th.
Hell yeah. All right, see you, everybody.
See you guys.